Oh my gosh, look at my skin. It is horrible. It's never been this bad. I don't remember the last time it was this bad. I'm breaking out like crazy, like crazy. Check this out. Pimples. And this morning, of course, I woke up with this. A very nice surprise. Thank you very much. Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing something a little different. I am doing a get ready with me. While I'm getting ready, putting on my makeup, I will be talking to you guys, chit-chatting. Now I don't know how that's going to work because I've never done this before. So try to concentrate, putting on makeup and having a conversation with you. I have no idea what's going on with my skin, but we'll be going back to Phoenix very soon. So hopefully that will clear up my skin. I think the humidity has been killing my skin a lot this summer. This is very, very unusual. Let's see what I can do to cover it up. So I'm going to start priming my face as I always do. And one of my favorite primers is by Clinique. This is the Superprimer. It's Universal Face Primer. And instead of using my fingers, I will be using a brush. This is a synthetic brush by TruBeauty. I believe I bought this at Marshall's a while back for like $4 because I don't want to touch my skin. I'm trying not to touch my skin because of all of my breakouts. And I'm just going to put it on the brush itself. I recently did the agave treatment, which is the keratin treatment, and that is a formaldehyde free, as they claim. Well, they claim that it's formaldehyde free, 100% formaldehyde free. It lightened up my hair by at least 2 shades. Other keratin treatments will lighten it up maybe 1 to 2, 1.5 shades, but this one did lighten it up quite a bit. I did the treatment, and then I did, what did I do? The treatment, then I colored my hair, which I'm not crazy about the color. It's like yellowy, ashy, it's all over the place because the treatment lightened up my hair so much that it just changed the color. I just don't care for it. So I'm just going to color it again, try to kind of fix this like yellowish tone. I don't care for it whatsoever, so I'm just going to wait a few more days. But I did get a haircut. I've already recorded the process, but I won't do a full review yet for another 2 to 3, maybe 3-4 weeks, because I really want to give this treatment a chance so I can give you guys as much information about the treatment as I can. Okay, stop talking and let's put on some foundation. The foundation I'm using today is by L'Oreal Infallible. This is the Pro Glow. I love the Pro Matte, but I wanted to use this Pro Glow. I could not get my hands on this for the longest time. They were not selling it in stores, at any drugstores. I ended up buying this on Amazon. It might be slightly lighter than my skin, but we'll see. This is in the shade 203 Nude Beige. I'm just going to put a little bit on top of my hand. I'm not going to use a lot because I am using my Artis brush, which is this baby. I've not used this in any of my videos. Oh, this is such a great brush. This is Oval Brush 8, and I have to use my fingers. Using this Artis brush, you don't have to use as much foundation. And I don't like heavy foundation personally. I like sheer medium, light to medium coverage. So I'm not going to use a lot of foundation. This is like probably 1.5 drops. If you can afford this brush, you should get it. But they do have dupes, and you know what? I believe the dupes probably work just as well. I did buy a few brushes from Marshall's a while back. I've used the bigger one, and they work just as well. But for some reason, I just love this Artis brush. And to cover up my pimples, I'm using the Yves Saint Laurent Touche Eclat in the 2.5 color. It doesn't really have a name for it, but the number is 2.5 to cover up some of these ugly pimples. And I'm just going to put a little bit under my eyes, not that much. So today I got a pedicure, you guys. I never, ever, well, hang on, I shouldn't say that. I think I got a pedicure maybe once. I know once and no more than once, because I prefer to do my own pedicures and manicures. And I just don't have the patience on top of that to go and sit there in a chair and have somebody give me a pedicure. It was so hard for me to relax. It was so hard, but I did it. And for contouring, I'm using MAC Harmony blush, just like contouring right under my neck, a little bit right here. See my hyperpigmentation? A little bit on top. I'm going to set everything using my RCMA No Color Powder And I'm using my beauty blender, and I just usually tap a little bit of the powder on there, and I just tap it on. I will be going to Europe very soon, in a couple of weeks, actually maybe in a week and a half. And you know, excuse me, I'm just putting my stuff on the other side. And you know, when I hit the 5,000 subscriber mark, I'm doing a huge giveaway. I am going to be picking up some prizes in Europe. So I'll be going to London, I'll be in Germany, in different cities in Germany. So everywhere I go, I'm going to try to buy something from that city. So it's going to be a special giveaway. I want to make it extra special for you guys. Okay, so I'm using blush. This is Sincere by MAC. I'm using the same brush. So now moving on to the eyes, I am using Too Faced Shadow Insurance. This is a primer for your eyelids. I love this one. This is one of my favorite primers. So I'm going to use the brush along with this primer, and I find it that it's so much sanitary to use a brush versus your fingers. And for my eyeshadow, I've decided to use two palettes. Sometimes I use one, sometimes I use two or three. I'm using Obscura by Hourglass, and then I'm also using the Smoked by Urban Decay palette. I am going to be using the lighter color, which is actually the second lighter color, which is the Freestyle, to put all over my eyelids. And then since I don't have a lighter brown in these two palettes, I'm actually going to be using my contour blush to do a transition color. So I'm just going to put this on the crease. So I started to drink water a lot starting yesterday. Wow, starting yesterday, only because of my skin. I really should be drinking a lot more water, which I don't. I probably drink 1 bottle of water a day, which is not good. I know that, no need to tell me. And so I have made myself some tea. You want to see this? Oh, Life's Too Short to Buy Cheap Shoes. My friend gave me this cup. I have 2 teas in here. Peppermint tea and green tea. Don't ask me why I combined the two, and actually they don't even taste good. But I'm going to drink it. To make my smoky eye last longer, I like to use a base, another base. Not only do I like to use a primer, I also like to use like maybe an eyeliner and blend the eyeliner all over my lid. So I am using the Dip Down color by MAC. This is their Fluidline and Dip Down. I'll be tapping this in just a little bit, and I'll be applying this on my eyelids. Again, this is going to act as a base because my eyeshadow would last a lot longer if I use this. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm so excited to go back to Phoenix. You have no idea. I miss my studio over there. I miss my house over there. I just miss a lot of things. I'm using this color from the Obscura palette by Hourglass. I'm just going to use the same brush, and I'm going to apply this on the outer corner of my eyes. If you hear anything right now that's tapping sound, my husband doing something downstairs, I have no idea what he's doing, but he's being awfully loud. I'm going to go back with my contour blush and to apply it again on the crease of my eyes, so that way everything blends very well and there's no line, because you know I don't like lines. So I have to make sure it's very well blended. And I'll be using the darker shimmery brown from the Obscura palette just on the inner corner and to the middle. I will not be dragging this out to the outer corner because I do want to keep the outer corner matte looking, and I'm just going to add just a little bit of shimmer. And now I'll be using the brown color again, using this Ardell brow brush. I know it's a brow brush, but on the other side it has an angled brush that I like to use once in a while. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this brown color right under here and blend it. And to highlight my brow bones, I'm using the lightest color in this palette. It has a very, very light sheen to it. And I'm just going to apply some of this, tap it, and apply it on my brow bone. And I'll also apply it on the inner corners of my eyes. And for my eyeliner, I'll be using Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On eyeliner in the Demolition color, and I'll apply this on the lower and upper waterline. And for my eyebrows, I am using Kaboom by Benefit, fairly new brow gel. Obsessed with this gel. In the number 4, it is a twist top. The gel's here, and this is a brown color. And on top of this, it's so pretty. The packaging is absolutely gorgeous. Is the brush, and it is supposedly waterproof, smudge proof, etc., etc. I have not had any problems with it whatsoever. So I've had someone comment at one point a while back on one of my videos that my eyebrows need to be reshaped. Well, my question is, how would you reshape these eyebrows? I can't grow more eyebrows because my other eyebrows that grow in are like scattered all over the place. So it's not going to be a very nice looking eyebrow when it's all grown out. I'm happy with my eyebrows. If you guys don't like my eyebrows, I don't know what to tell you. I can't change it. Now I'll be using Ardell Brow Brush to brush my eyebrows. Okay, now I know I'm going to surprise you. I am not using my favorite mascara of all time, which is my L'Oreal Double Extend Mascara. My favorite. I love this. I've decided to use my other favorite mascara. I'm using the Prep+Prime by MAC, which is discontinued. I am so bummed that they discontinued this. This is a primer for my eyelashes. It's a white primer, and of course I love their mascara. This is Blackest, what's it called? MAC something. I forgot the name of it because I haven't used this in a while, but I love the other mascara. Of course I'll list it down below, but my Prep+Prime, oh, that is so sad. You barely get anything out of this. I thought I was recording applying my lipstick, and I looked down. I didn't press the record button. My bad. But I did use the Melted. This is Melted by Too Faced, my favorite lipstick. Well, I shouldn't say my favorite. One of my favorite lipsticks. I have so many favorite lipsticks. And this is in the nude color, which I'm obsessed with. So pretty. Can't you tell? I have to look down to make sure I'm recording because I'm so worried that I am not recording. This is the Get Ready With Me video. I hope you enjoyed it. I am working on uploading a video that I am almost done editing. By the time you see this video, you would have seen the other video. It is about how I tame my frizzy hair. And then tomorrow I am recording a video with my friend Christiana. We are going to talk about our favorite makeup. So I'm looking forward to recording that video. I think I'll be vlogging in Europe. I am not sure if I'll do a vlog. Maybe I will. I don't know. You know, I always change my mind. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Have a fabulous day. Take care. Bye-bye. But before I go, I have to tell you, this tea tastes awful. It tastes awful, but I'm drinking it. Why am I torturing myself? This is awful.